After featuring a strange conversation between Bert and his partner Fields in Season 2, Episode 6, Severance seems to bring a villainous twist to one character's story. Irving Zinni gets terminated from Lumen in Season 2, Episode 4 when he threatens to drown Helena Egan at Woe's Hollow. However, the Apple TV Plus sci-fi show continues the character's narrative by walking through his outie's life and hinting that he too has been working on a covert mission to take Lumen down. But before we get into it, if you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button, drop a like and comment on the video, and if you're able, please sign up for channel memberships for exclusive content, which really helps us out. Anyway, back to Lumen. So, in Severance Season 2's Episode 5, Bert's outie interacts with Irving's outie when Irving catches him spying on him. After the two introduce themselves and talk about their awkward overtime contingency encounter, Bert invites Irving to his home for dinner. When Irving finally visits Bert's home in Episode 6, he finds himself at the dinner table with two men who not only hold strange religious beliefs surrounding Lumen's work, but also seem suspiciously involved with the company in some capacity. After Fields gets a little drunk during the dinner, he reveals that Bert has been associated with Lumen for the past 20 years. Bert instantly tries to correct him by saying that since the severed procedure did not exist 10 years ago, it would be impossible for him to have worked with the company for 2 decades. This conversation makes Irving very uncomfortable and leaves him wondering whether Fields is only mistaken about Bert's Lumen timeline or is actually telling the truth. Fields' claims about Bert's timeline in Lumen suggest that even before getting severed, Bert was working with Lumen in some capacity. Bert's partner also discloses that Bert decided to get severed when a priest told him that their innies are judged separately and may have a shot at going to heaven after death regardless of how their outies have lived their lives. The fact that Bert got severed to be able to earn a place in heaven suggests he has a dark past. It seems likely that he was involved with Lumen as an unsevered worker and did some terrible things for the company. Fields too seems as suspicious as Bert, if not more, in Episode 6. He not only seems strangely obsessed with Bert and Irving's innie love affair, but also holds himself on a moral high ground. More than Bert, he seems to believe that working with Lumen as a severed worker can purify one's soul and help them land a place in heaven. His devotion to Lumen and tendency to associate the company with religion almost seems reminiscent of the blind faithfulness the Egan family members have towards Kia's vision. While only time will tell whether Fields has anything to do with Lumen, the fact that he has been with Bert since the beginning of his journey with the company suggests he knows a lot more about its inner workings than most people. Since Fields knows everything Bert did for Lumen before he became a severed worker, he understands that Lumen is doing something dark behind the closed doors of its massive office. Owing to this, even if he's not directly involved with the company as an employee, Irving will have to carefully navigate his relationship with him and Bert. Strangely, a man with a frolic tattoo breaks into Irving's home and looks through his files on Lumen when he visits Bert and Fields. It seems unlikely that this was coincidental and raises the possibility that Bert and Fields are already snitching on him. The man with the frolic tattoo is Drummond, who, as many developments have revealed, is loyally dedicated to ensuring Kia's vision is met. Since Drummond now knows that Irving's outie has been showing a little too much interest in the company's confidential work, he might start seeing him as a threat. As a result, he might hire Bert or Fields to spy on Irving, asking them to ensure that he does not get too far with his investigation surrounding the company's work. Beyond his tenure as a severed worker, Irving too seems to have a long history with Lumen, explaining why he knows about the exports hall. This adds another layer of intrigue to his overarching story, making it hard not to wonder how much more he knows about Lumen's work and how people like Drummond will try and take him down before he exposes the company in Season 2 or beyond.